I was starting over today and needed extra income, flexibility, and a way to open doors, the very first certification I'd get is CPR instructor. Not because it's flashy, not because it's easy, but because it fits into your life instead of forcing you to turn everything upside down. I was first certified in CPR back in 1996 when I was in the Navy. At the time, I was training to become a hospital corpsman, which is like an EMT. Back then, CPR wasn't a business idea for me. It was something I needed in order to work. It was a work requirement. That certification helped me meet job requirements when I became a CNA and then later on when I became an LPN. What I didn't realize then was that this one skill would later give me options. When I eventually became a CPR instructor back in 2010, I started small. I was only charging $50 per person. It was literally only one person at a time. I was driving all over Georgia. No marketing, no ads, no fancy setup, but I stayed consistent. Eventually, I started doing about 3 classes a week. And some months I made $200, and then other months I was able to, bring in $2,000. But what surprised me the most was how simple it became once people knew that I offered CPR. This didn't replace my life. It worked around my schedule. Like I said, I didn't have to quit my job. That's why I believe CPR instructor is one of the smartest first certifications you can get. You work around your job schedule, you work around the kids' school schedule. You don't have to start over. You can build this while still holding down your current responsibilities. And if you're already in healthcare, that's like the cheat code. Your coworkers, your employers need what you offer. Okay? They already know you, they already like you, hopefully they already trust you. CPR really gave me uh, my foot in the door when I was ready to open One Breath Academy. When people came in to do their CPR classes, they said, "What else do you teach?" And that's when I, told them about the CNA classes that were upcoming. And then when I officially opened, I already had those relationships in place. Now, let me be real with you. People think the money comes fast. It does not. You have to be patient, especially in the beginning. It does get easier, but it's not easy at first. The people who struggle are the ones who don't stay consistent, the ones who don't follow through, the ones who just simply give up too soon. If you're not willing to show up and put in the work, this isn't the right path. But at One Breath Academy, we have options. I currently have 3 tiers. You can be instructor only or entrepreneur, and everywhere in between. So, the higher level options come with mentoring, support, and systems. I've had a former instructor use her CPR instructor income to pay for nursing school. So it's not something you have to get into for a lifetime. You can use it temporarily to get where you're going. If you're ready to get some steady income and you know that you're someone that's going to follow through and follow up, I'm adding a few more instructors to my training site. So reach out to me